Hiya, it's us for 3 days in a row, technically 2, although we did that one the day before. I digress. More Marvel news this week because, of course, there is. And no sooner has Infinity War landed itself purely in can now be spoiled for you territory. We're not going to do that at all. By the way, do we look forward to Phase 4?
Yeah, Phase 4. Yes.
Is that what comes after Infinity War, Phase 4?
I think there's still a few left in Phase 4.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
And
That's going to
then
be the end
it
of it.
goes into Phase 4.
What a drip ending to Phase 3 that is. Like, no disrespect to Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's Infinity War.
It was the same with the first Ant-Man as well. When Age of Ultron
That's his
came
job,
out.
innit? Just to wrap it up.
Bookend everything. It's not even set after Infinity.
Anyway, we get off topic here.
Yes.
Captain Marvel's coming. And in it, as it's a prequel, there are going to be a lot of familiar faces, regardless of what their current status is in the present Marvel timeline, even though the timeline's all over the place. But that's another video, and we're not going to do it. Kevin Feige, Vitamin K.
You just need to make that a thing.
Vitamin K, as we call him, has revealed why a number of very famous faces will be returning for the Captain Marvel movie. Now, before we get into that, you're here because you're very good at this. What is the Captain Marvel movie? Who is Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel is a... Carol Danvers is the character. It was originally a mantle held by a person called Marvel. That was his name. It was Mar and then a little hyphen and Vel.
Hey, who says they ran out of ideas?
Yeah, and he was a member of the Kree, which are going to feature heavily in Captain Marvel, and they've already featured in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Guardians of the Galaxy.
They were the bad lads from Guardians of the Galaxy.
And but then in the comics,
Ronan the Bad Grass is a Kree, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And in the comics, Carol Danvers, who was originally called Ms. Marvel, became Captain Marvel, that's what the film is going to be all about. It's got Brie Larson playing the title character. It's going to be partially set in the 90s, and then I think there's going to be some present-day stuff as well. There's been some rumours about whether she's going to have a part to play in Avengers 4. So, yeah, this stuff about the prequel stuff, Kevin Feige in an interview with Iron 9 kind of went into a few things about why they've done what they've done. And one of the most interesting things to me about this film is the mention of the Kree-Skrull War, which is a big event in the comics.
Before you get into that,
the
Skrull have been in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. briefly.
Skrull haven't.
The
Kree have.
Have they been teased?
No, because the Skrull were originally a part of the Fantastic Four license. Yes, but then there was some sort of weird loop around where when this is before the Fox deal was even going through, where Marvel announced that they could use certain Skrulls, but they couldn't use the Super Skrull, which is considered to be a Fantastic Four character.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Super Skrull is like an amalgamation.
And the Skrulls are just like, they are imposters. They take the place of people.
So it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You have that image of Donald Sutherland going, that is basically that whenever they appear in a comic book.
The Skrull they've been sort of teased as maybe being a future big bad for the Avengers, whoever the Avengers are to face. And it's even been suggested that some people who've already been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe might be revealed to be Skrulls, a la Black. You did the video on Black Widow.
No, it was Scott.
Scott did the video on maybe Black Widow being a Skrull.
Yes.
It's kind of like, it's a bit of a good creative license to have that, isn't it? If they want to mix things up, like, him and him, and her and them. They were all Skrulls.
See, I think it's interesting if you're going to do it in like a one-off with the reason why Invasion of the Body Snatchers works to me is because you meet these random characters out of nowhere, and then one by one they're like
their bodies snatched.
Yeah, their bodies are snatched. Whereas with Marvel, you've become accustomed to these characters for years now, and in the comics when they had their big kind of everyone's a Skrull event, it didn't exactly work up a treat. So
you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a Skrull. That's the famous quote, isn't it?
I don't want to be a Skrull. I don't like the chin things.
I could be a Skrull for all you know. For all any of you know, I could be evil or I could be good. Who knows? We're getting off topic here. Yes. Kevin Feige, he said that we're going to get Ronan the Accuser. We're getting Nick Fury. We're getting your man from Guardians of the Galaxy, his name escapes me.
Korath the Pursuer.
The Pursuer.
Both the Accuser and the Pursuer, which are fairly, non-committal titles.
I think Pursuer's better than Accuser.
Yeah.
Pursuer carries a bit of threat. I still, if you watched the video yesterday, I think Ronan the Accuser is an absolutely dreadful name. Because, Ronan the Finger Pointer, Ronan the Bad Grass. I'm not scared of that. Accuser way, bell hat. Glad he died. Spoilers. Yeah, so he's going to be in it. It's about, and he said the reason we're including these characters is because he wants to show, pretty much every reason.
Yeah, they want to show him in a different context, which makes sense because it is a prequel, and the only other kind of prequel we've seen before is obviously Spider-Man Homecoming is technically a prequel in the sense that it has prequel elements for Avengers, and then you also have Obviously, the first Captain America film was probably the most obvious shout, and I think this film's probably going to set up itself in the same way, but with the interesting caveat of really focusing on characters that we've come to know over the past sort of 10 years, but before Nick Fury before he loses his eye and all that kind of thing.
So, I've got a question about this. I know Marvel have done quite well with the de-aging of characters before, but how much are they going to have to... Well, obviously, Ronan the Accuser is quite easy. It's just a lot of makeup.
Yes.
But characters like Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury are going to look noticeably older. Now, I know it don't crack, but that's still not the point. He's going to look like... There's going to be a good 20 or 30 years on him that his character shouldn't have. So are they going to... They're going to do that trendy de-aging thing?
I don't know.
They're going to have to. Well,
Carol... have to.
What about... Think about it the other way around. Carol Danvers. I know she's like a superhero, but will they have to age her in any way, or is it just going to be assumed she's got...
probably got some cosmic skincare.
Cosmic foundation.
Cosmic L'Oreal in the Kree zone.
Is that a thing? Don't know if they do duty free.
Cosmic L'Oreal in the Kree zone should be the next time promotion for the...
We've fallen off here. Marvel-inspired makeup.
Yes. So basically that's the reason why they want to go in and do these characters, because A, it's really interesting because we get to see Nick Fury before he's all angry, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Nick Placid, maybe he's called then. Carry on. Well, I'm going to laugh to myself. Yeah. So you carry on.
I think that's the most interesting thing, is that you get to see these characters in a new light, and obviously that's why they've done it. Captain Marvel being set in the 90s was people didn't really expect that to happen. So the fact that we're getting a film set in that time period probably opens up the MCU for more prequels, which the Black Widow film has been rumoured to be. So.
Just as a little caveat here, we are, 10 hours away from seeing Infinity War? So the whole landscape of the MCU, technically this film is out now.
Yes.
So technically we could be talking about things that are wildly inaccurate. The whole landscape of the MCU could have changed quite drastically. We're behind on it.
Yeah.
Technically we're not up on it. Some of us, Sai, who you may know, he's seen it. So we're going to be doing some content on it immediately. But at the time of recording this video about Captain Marvel, hey, she might already be in the MCU for all we know. She might be dead. I don't know. We actually don't know what's going to happen. It's quite exciting. But when Captain Marvel does happen in her prequel film, we're going to be getting all these lovely characters displayed, I hope, behind me. It's not just
Look at that one over there. Ain't he great?
Real opportunity for somebody to mess with us there, but never mind. So yes, that is the news. Kevin Feige has explained why we're getting all these exciting new old characters in Captain Marvel. So let us know what you think about it by leaving a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch Infinity War. My name has been Adam Cleary. This has been our comics editor. What do you go by?
Comics.
Ewan, we call him. And we'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Mwah.